Welcome folks, I hope everyone is cool. Yesterday I have just touched 5000 subscribers, so I had a plan. When I will touch 5000 subscribers, then I will start a mentorship or a full guidelines in my YouTube for free. So as I have touched 5000 subscribers yesterday, thanks to all for subscribing to my channel. I hope I will be useful for all of you guys. So this is my first video for the full guidelines. Over here I will talk about one step by one video. When I will be done with this full guidelines video, you will get the full idea how you will do this trading. In this video series, you are not going to get any psychological issue. You will get only the price action. That means one step, one time. What you have to do after that step. Then other step, then other step. So every one video will relate by one step. As this is the first video, so I will start with the first step, and that is your analysis, monthly or weekly analysis. Let's go to the video. Stay with me until the end. I believe that you will get a clear idea what you have to do as your first step. This is the starting of the mentorship or the guidelines part 1. If you are a Forex trader or indices trader or crypto trader, I don't know about crypto, but if you are a Forex trader, especially in indices trader, you have to start your analysis from dollar index chart, and your analysis has to start from the monthly chart. It's better if you start with 3-month chart, but monthly chart is okay. You have to do it at the first of the month, the first weekend, that means Saturday or Sunday when market is closed. I will talk about the whole analysis about the monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, 15-minute chart, how you will do that. So this is the first step you have to do in your weekend at your beginning. First step, analysis your chart in weekend. You start with DXY, finish with your market like Forex or indices. Okay, so this is the first step. Here I have the dollar index chart, and you can see this is the monthly chart. Now, if I didn't tell you that this is monthly chart, you would never figure it out that this is monthly chart or 1-minute chart. The reason is this is fractal, okay? That means whatever you will do in 1-minute chart or sub 1-minute chart, for example, 15-second chart, 45-second chart, maybe 5-second chart, that is the same thing you will do at the monthly chart. You have to think the market fractal. Over here, to this small price action, what do you see? There was relatively equal highs, right? So here this high and that high, they are relatively equal highs. Market has taken that relatively equal highs. I have got, market has taken the relatively equal highs. What else do you have? Let me change the color actually. You can see liquidity over here. So first thing first, you have to look for liquidity. Where is the liquidity? I can see this is my liquidity, okay? So that is my sell side. Actually, it's so this is my sell side liquidity. Market has taken the buy side liquidity. Let me remove, put it as a green. So yeah, market has taken the buy side liquidity. You have left the sell side liquidity. That means market should come toward that sell side liquidity. From the monthly chart, this is your overall monthly idea. Why do you need that? Because you will have an overall idea what is going to happen over here. You don't need to trade depending on this analysis, but you have to start from here. You have to do it one time in 1 month. The first weekend of the month, you have to come to monthly chart. You have to have an idea what is going to happen. Is market going toward the sell side liquidity through the monthly chart? Or is it going for the buy side liquidity through the monthly chart? Okay, as you see, it's going toward that sell side liquidity. Now I will come here in that small portion of the price action. After taking the buy side liquidity, I have this monthly fair value gap. So I am gonna mark it the monthly fair value gap over here. Price come to that monthly fair value gap, went lower, right? It came here. Now when it came here, you can see this is the fair value gap over here. Sorry. You will just look for fair value gap first. What fair value gap is respecting. Now, market came here to that fair value gap, then come here to this fair value gap. Right now, market is over here. Where? Exactly to this fair value gap from monthly chart. So over here, there is another fair value gap. I'm gonna go with the simple, excuse me, simple steps so that it is easier for you. First job is you have to look what market has done. I can see market has taken the buy side liquidity. It has the sell side liquidity. This is the first step from monthly chart. Second, I have seen what is happening right now, like near about 12 month or 15 month around this area. What is happening? I can see market tap to that monthly bearish fair value gap. It went lower. Tap to that bullish fair value gap as well. Market is inside to this fair value gap. That means market is just consolidating. It's not one-sided. Finally, after two big down close candle, market went higher one more time. That fair value gap. You can say as your target is over here, depending on the monthly chart, if this fair value gap can hold the price, it will go lower. Where? Maybe toward that low, or maybe here somewhere around anywhere. Okay, market is going toward any of these sell side liquidity. If this fair value gap failed, then market can go toward that buy side liquidity. Is it hard to determine? I don't think so. This fair value gap will decide where it is going. That's all you have to have, and just idea from the monthly chart. Now I'm in weekly chart. You have to do this weekly analysis every week. Okay, the monthly analysis you have to do one time in 1 month, the first weekend. But the weekly analysis you have to start your analysis from the weekly chart every weekend in 1 month. Okay, so here is the weekly chart, and you can see what is going to happen in this weekly chart. Same thing first. Okay, what market has done. You can see market has taken this sell side liquidity from here. That is the sell side liquidity market has taken. I'm gonna take market sell side liquidity taken. Then market went higher. What it has made over there, this high and that high, they are relatively equal highs. So that is my buy side liquidity. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna change the color, the green, so you will understand this is the buy side liquidity. At the same time, I'm gonna remove this monthly fair value gap from my chart because I don't need that for now, because I needed that for the monthly idea. Then market has taken the liquidity, it went higher, take that buy side liquidity. At the same time, it has made the buy side liquidity, right? Then market went lower. Where did it came? To that fair value gap over here. This is the last fair value gap. Here is the part of the last fair value gap from the weekly chart. It came to the last fair value gap. At the same time, it tapped to that monthly fair value gap. Both of this level is very important. What is last fair value gap? When I will talk about the entry fair value gap, you will get that to my YouTube channel. So I hope that it is clear to you. But if it is not, then I will talk about them. Don't worry. Market come to this last fair value gap. It went higher. Give me a retracement. Where did it came? To the order block. Over there, that is the order block. You don't need to understand the order block. Just look what is doing over here. Then market reached to that monthly fair value gap. At the same time, weekly fair value gap. When I have this weekly fair value gap, I'm gonna remove this monthly fair value gap from my chart. All I need the weekly analysis, right? So here, this is the weekly fair value gap. Market came to that weekly fair value gap, coming lower. When it is coming lower, look over here. There is a small fair value gap around that area. Very small fair value gap. Here and here. Overall, from the weekly chart, you can expect that market is going higher. Where? Toward that buy side liquidity. Or maybe here somewhere toward that buy side liquidity. At the same time, this bearish weekly fair value gap is holding the price. I have this bullish fair value gap. When market come here, tap to this bullish fair value gap, then I will expect market will go higher. This bearish fair value gap will be broken, right? This is from weekly chart. every single week you have to expect some kind of reaction. For example, this week I told that I'm expecting market will just go lower. That was my expectation. Just one candle. You have to expect that. You don't need an overall idea where market, how it is going over there. No, you don't need that. You have to expect one candle. Last week I saw market came here to that bearish fair value gap constant engrossment. So I told that I'm expecting bearish candle this week. If I get a bearish move, that's done. I'm done with that. Okay. I don't need to see how it reacts. For example, for the next week, if market can reach over here, and I will see how it close inside this fair value gap. If it close at the level of the high or at the level of the constant engrossment, if any of these two level market close, then I will expect again the bull candle for the week. Okay. If it close around that area, didn't tap that fair value gap, then I will expect maybe market will go below. That will be my expectation. So it will depend on the closing of this candle. Every single week, first you have to have an idea. I mean, if you do this one time, I don't think so. Until it break that high, you don't need to think everything over here. Instead of that, you have to just observe the price right now. Right now, the candle, where it is going, which way it is going. So just one candle you have to predict. Sometimes you will be right, sometimes you will be wrong. That doesn't matter, but slowly it will improve. Okay, you will have an weekly bias for your dollar index chart weekly candle. Trust me, you don't need to be very sure which way it is going. You don't need that. Okay, all you need just a direction by one candle. Let's go to daily chart now. Here is the daily chart. Now from daily chart, what do you see? Forget about everything. Here, the daily chart, when you will get an idea about this week, market is going lower. When you will get an idea, here is the part of the narrative. What is narrative? If you get that market is going lower from weekly chart, now you have to think about the narrative. Most of the time, Monday will be the accumulation day, right? Then Tuesday will be the manipulation, Wednesday expansion, Thursday continuation of the expansion, Friday reset. So this will be the way market is going to work. So this is your weekly candle. You are thinking market is coming from here to here. This has to be your daily narrative. How this week, 5 days is going to work. Monday will be accumulation day. Tuesday will be the manipulation. Wednesday expansion. Thursday continuation of the expansion. Friday reset. Most of the time, this is how market works. This is called the weekly PO3. That means power of 3. This is the concept by ICT. If you can determine this weekly candle, then you have to think like that. And every single day when you will pass, if you see it is working, then you will be more confident about your weekly analysis or weekly target. If you see it is not working like that way, then maybe that week will be difficult for you to trade. Otherwise, it's really so easy. If you just compare these two things all together. Just I'm gonna remove it. When you have remembered this thing on your mind and you are in daily chart, right? What do you see from the daily chart? Market came here, then it went higher, market structure shift around that area. Just read the whole thing, whatever happened over here. This is that weekly fair value gap. I don't need that weekly fair value gap now. I have the daily fair value gap now. So I need to mark that daily fair value gap around the price. Where the price is? Here. So here is the price. What can I see? Market came here to the constant engrossment of the daily fair value gap now. After reaching over there, market is falling. So this is actually Thursday, this is Wednesday, this is Tuesday, this is Monday. Monday was the accumulation day, then Tuesday market went higher, Wednesday market went lower, Thursday continuation of the low, Friday market will reset. Okay, same thing. Monday accumulation. If you go to the lower time frame, you will get the accumulation. manipulation over here. This is the Monday, Tuesday manipulation. Wednesday expansion, that was the expansion. Today is Thursday, so that is the expansion, continuation of the expansion. I'm expecting market will expand lower. Then tomorrow, that means Friday, market will reset. This is how it is going to work. But at the same time, you have to look for the liquidity over here. Do you have any kind of liquidity? If you get that liquidity near the market, that will be easier for you to target. If you don't have, then you have to look for the fair value gap or any kind of things. Okay, for example, right now I have nothing. While I can see market had tapped over there, consequent encroachment, it is now falling toward that weekly fair value gap. Okay, guys, it's gonna be little confusing. Trust me, every Sunday I do this weekly analysis. Just join me in my life. I believe that you will improve. Okay, this is the guidelines, what you have to do so that you are not in a sea or in a forest where you have no direction. No, you have now some direction. How you are going to start your trading journey. This is how you are going to start your trading journey. Okay, so that's all for the daily chart. From the daily chart, you have to think the narrative. First, you will guess weekly candle, either it's bullish or it's bearish. If you are thinking this week market is going higher, for example, this week market is going higher, then when you will be in daily chart, first you have to think Monday will be the accumulation day. That means Monday will accumulating like this way. Then Tuesday will be the manipulation, Wednesday expansion, Thursday continuation of the expansion, Friday reset. That will be your expectation if you are thinking your bias is bullish. Weekly bias is bullish. This is two type of narrative that works most of the time on the market. There are some other narrative as well, but this two is the most common one. Okay. So that is done from the daily chart. Let's go to hourly chart now. Now from hourly chart, what do you see? From hourly chart, you can see when we were there around the Monday, we had liquidity over there. Okay, so there was sell liquidity around there. Here we have some sell liquidity around there, and finally we have some last fair value gap, second fair value gap. This type of part will come over here. How long it will go, last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap, I will talk that later. Right now I'm just giving you an idea how to start the weekly analysis. This is how you will start your trading journey. Then 15-minute chart, same thing. It's the lower time frame things. You don't need to learn it first. First, try to understand weekly, monthly, and daily chart. How to do that. Okay. Then go to your chart where you would love to trade. Okay. As I am an indices trader, so I am coming here to my indices, Nasdaq future. This is Nasdaq future monthly chart, and you can see very small information. The reason is contract. Every 3 months market is going to change the contract. That's why I don't have enough information, but I'm okay with that. So far I can see market is extremely bullish. Okay, market is bullish. That's all I have in my mind from the monthly chart, that market is going higher. I'm not thinking that market is going lower. The reason is, just look at this small portion of the price action. What do you think by that? Market is extremely bullish, right? I don't need anything else from monthly chart. Now let's go to weekly chart where you have to spend every weekend. Every single weekend you have to spend over here. In this small portion of the price, you can see market is extremely consolidating. So I was expecting that market will expand higher. Last week I was bullish. Okay, I was bullish until that high. So still I have today and tomorrow to see if market can take that high or not. So still I'm bullish. This whole run was depending on the accumulation, manipulation. Yesterday was the expansion. Today is the continuation expansion. When I'll be in the daily chart, I'll explain that. Okay. So my expectation was market will go higher. So I am expecting bull last week. Okay. I did expect that. I did it in front of most of the people who were with me at around Sunday when I have done the weekly analysis. So that was my candle. Let's go to daily chart now. From daily chart, you can see this the daily candle. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is Monday, okay, accumulation day. That means market was just accumulating, something like that, sloping. Then after Monday, after Monday, this was the Tuesday. See, this candle is the Tuesday. Market went lower, take all the liquidity, right? Then this was the Wednesday, expansion day. This is the Thursday, continuation of the expansion until that high. Then Friday will reset. That was my weekly target. Okay. And here is my narrative. You have to think like that. For example, if you're thinking market is going higher this week, and if you saw in Tuesday or Monday market is going lower, don't get panic. Why? Because you know the narrative. Market has to go below to go higher. Okay. Vice versa, if you're thinking market is going lower, then first it should go higher, then it should go lower. If you are wrong, then sometimes you can be wrong, man. There is nothing wrong to be wrong. Okay. So over here, you can see from the daily chart, market has traded that daily fair value gap perfectly. At the same time, this order block, I talked about this order block in my live. If you were in my live, you already know that I thought that market will trade until this level or that level. Any of this level will be traded, then market will go higher. So perfectly market came to that order block. Now it is going higher. Where? Toward that buy sell liquidity. Why this buy sell liquidity? Because this high has been taken by that high with a shallow run. You are going to learn that shallow run or obvious liquidity as well, but not today. Today is the start or part one, what you have to do when you will open your chart. So you have to do this. First monthly chart, then weekly chart, weekly candle you have to anticipate. Then you have to come to daily chart. You have to look for fair value gap, order block, or anything. Just look at this price action and try to find out where it can tap either the fair value gap or the best option is fair value gap. So don't think about the order block. Just look at this fair value gap. It came to that fair value gap. Now where is your liquidity? Always mark your liquidity and look at the price and see what it left. You can see it has taken this liquidity, sell side liquidity, but it will build that buy side liquidity. So that should be your target. From every time frame, you will look for the liquidity. Did it take the liquidity? And it is going toward the liquidity or not. Market always go for liquidity. There is nothing else market go for. Nothing else. It is always go toward the liquidity. For imbalance, it will go to imbalance, balanced. But before going over there, it is also going for the liquidity. Everything will be clear. Trust me, man. Just stay with me until this whole thing ends. So I am not sure how many parts is going to be, but at the end of this full guidelines video, you will be able to do this trading in a easier way. You will learn the price action, except the psychological thing. You will get everything, every technical analysis if you stay until the end. So over here, still I'm just looking for that buy side liquidity and that fair value gap over here or that order block market tap there. And as I explained the narrative, I have already built a narrative folder in my YouTube channel. If you are interested about narrative, you will get that the link to my description, or you can find that to my YouTube channel. Okay. Then I will go to hourly chart, and from hourly chart I will see what happened from hourly chart, what left I have. I mean what market left. Over here you can see I have a lot of buy side liquidity. So if I come here, this is the buy side liquidity. Relatively equal highs and relatively equal lows are my buy side liquidity. I'm gonna make a video about the liquidity as well. Here market has taken this sell side liquidity. Okay, so this sell side liquidity has been taken already, and market tapped to that entry fair value gap. What is the entry fair value gap and last fair value gap? I will talk about them as well. Just stay with me. Okay, market has taken that sell side liquidity, tapped to that entry fair value gap. Market went higher, went little lower, go back again higher. Okay, trade that fair value gap, going higher, trade that fair value gap, going higher. It is keep going, it will keep going higher until that liquidity over here. This is that daily liquidity. Remember from the daily chart I have shown you the shallow run. This is that liquidity. At the meantime, it has this relatively equal highs, that relatively equal highs, over here the relatively equal highs. So it is going toward that liquidity. Then you are done. Okay, so this is how you will start your weekend. This is the step one. You have to start with this step. That means how this week is going to work, how this month is going to perform. That is the first step, and the first thing you have to done as your guidelines. If you got this perfectly, what you have to do, thanks for understanding. If you don't get it, just join me in Sunday. I do this weekend or the weekly analysis every weekend in Sunday around 9 a.m. New York local time. I believe that if you stay with me for so long or for some times, it will be clear. At the beginning, it's gonna be little crazy, very messy, something like that. Why it is so complicated? But at the end of this series, you'll understand whole thing perfectly. Okay, so that's all for this video or the first step. I'll come back with my second step next day. Until then, cheers.